Hello and welcome to the Take Away with Tyra. Thank you for joining me today. Now, so that you don't miss out on any of my updates, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also like hearing from you, so go ahead and like and comment. My guests are always exciting and have great things to share with us. What I do on this show is I have one guest and I ask them one question. Then they get the floor for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. So here we go. Hello everybody. I'm so glad to see you today. Thank you for joining me at the Takeaway. I'm Tyra. Now, just a bit of business. Don't forget to like and comment, and please do subscribe because I'm always having updates. Now, today I'm really excited about my guests. Usually the Takeaway has one guest, but I am privileged to have Jeremy Williams join me today, and he has brought in Valerie, his interpreter. So welcome, Jeremy.
Hey, how are y'all? Hi, the interpreter. Hello.
Nice to see you. So we were talking earlier, and you mentioned about how you really felt ONPASSIVE is a real humanitarian type company. So of course, being in the deaf community, you're looking to have accessibility for everyone. And that's something that I've noticed about ONPASSIVE, that it is a company for anyone, anywhere. So Jeremy, I want you to expand on why you feel that this is going to really help the accessibility of the deaf community. So you have 10 to 15 minutes. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Tyra, for having me on your show here. Take it away. And me as a representative for the deaf community, it's a very important topic for us to have deaf access in general. Yeah. Today, many of you know that in the United States, we're a capitalist country, and it's fortunate for all of us. So we have better access than a lot of places in the world, all around the world. As for example, like a deaf person like myself, it's my life mission to empower people who are less fortunate in the world. But at the same time, money gives us opportunity and the luxury to help people with those needs. With ONPASSIVE, it opens a way for us to do that here in the deaf community. Our community is pretty small. In the hearing world, they have many resources. There's many things open to them, whereas within the deaf community, it's extremely limited. Even here in the United States, we have VRS. It's called Video Relay Services, and it's not like our finances are unlimited. It does work for us, but even in Canada, the finances for VRS is quite limited. And so for me, we're all human beings. We're all the same. Deaf people, hearing people, it shouldn't be one or the other, and different levels of qualification to have access. And again, in other parts of the world, like impoverished nations, there's no access at all. There's no services available for the deaf person. And so I'm building a network right now called like a deaf ecosystem, where we will establish an alliance where all deaf people are connected. And I have big hopes for ONPASSIVE, that it will be opening up that opportunity for us, and so that we can gain exposure, like humanitarian businesses and so on. We founders will be able to have financial gain, financial freedom, and be able to empower others to lift up the community, the deaf community, all around the world. I have many, many visions in relation to ONPASSIVE, and ONPASSIVE is just the beginning. Like a deaf person like myself, growing up in poverty, it didn't stop me from trying to help others, other deaf people, with my abilities, my knowledge, my skills. So now with ONPASSIVE, it just opens up a whole world of opportunities. It makes it possible. It gives us an added an added level of exposure and us being willing to step out of our comfort level. I love ONPASSIVE. I will be involved with investments, different things, mutual funds, anything, just to, obviously limited with, having a strict way of doing that. But with ONPASSIVE, there's so many opportunities. It gives me hope. It gives us a future. It gives us financial gain. It means there's more opportunities to come with it. And I'm going to start trying new things and, venturing out and looking for other ways. And just wait for all the amazing results that are going to come with ONPASSIVE. So we are really blessed to be a part of this company, and hope that one of my investments will pay off actually even before we launch with ONPASSIVE, so I can do more and have more assignments and more things to establish within the deaf community, to have a stronger structure, Deaf Alliance. Spelling again. Okay, yeah. Many people there's many resources that we will be able to establish. For example, the deaf blind, they don't have nearly the experience as we do with ONPASSIVE and other things. So it's a bit more challenging. So I want to get a lot of different technologies to help bless those individuals so that they are able to have better access and better opportunities with ONPASSIVE. The deaf people of Canada are pro-deaf businesses, again, because we're such a small community and we have limited resources, and ONPASSIVE just takes that away. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what's coming and what's going to unfold in the future. Good.
This is very exciting, what you're saying. Sorry, are you getting feedback?
Nope.
Okay. Nope. I must have been me. That's so exciting, Jeremy, because it really opens a door up to so many options. And, generally, the general population doesn't understand the challenges that you may be facing, or anyone with a disability. So I love what you're talking about. Do you want to explain any more to us?
Let me think here. I hope that with exposure, the outside world can see and imagine our CEO, what he brought for us. And soon it will come for, it will launch with ONPASSIVE, and it'll go all the way around the world. Whoever sees all the different things that are happening with ONPASSIVE, and the world will realize that we're able to do and invest our love and faith in our wonderful CEO, Ash Mufareh. Yeah, so it's been a good journey.
Oh, that is just amazing, because what Ash Mufareh has set up, and we're talking about, when we mention Ash Mufareh, if you've never heard before, he is the CEO and the brains and the brilliance of ONPASSIVE. And he has really made this company something where it isn't. Jeremy mentioned that earlier. It's not about deaf or not deaf. It's not about color or your educational level or any of those things. On Passive was created to embrace everybody and to help people, like we like to say, build those apples, the bushels full of apples, right? So it's going to change lives extremely more than probably what we even realize at this point.
Yeah. And again, like I said before, on Passive, I was always, it was who I was. It was my nature to help homeless people, people who are struggling on the streets, but always only to like empower them or to give them, whatever my budget allowed. But on Passive, with it coming and seeing the big picture, to be able to bless other people in that manner and not needing to worry about my own resources or my own future, I can just, you can come and have some apples with me. and helping other people in other parts of the world. I have some deaf people from Jamaica on my team, and we are making contact, and they've seen my vlog, and are curious about, it sounds kind of like that of a beggar, but I understand that they're struggling and they live in small huts, and I will do what I can to give them an account and make them a member of the Deaf Special Needs School in Jamaica.
Right.
So we can only, imagine what one account with On Passive would do once it launches and grows. That one person will have the empowerment to help others in his own community. It's Ash is brilliant. I can't wait. Yeah.
I don't blame you at all. It is quite amazing what we have either found or stumbled upon, but wow, what a blessing to be a part of On Passive. So before we close, I want to be sure, Jeremy, did you want to add anything else to what you've shared with us already?
No, I'm really good. Thank you for the opportunity, and I hope you continue, because each one of us, we play our part and our role. Together, we will make a big impact on the world.
I love it. I love it. Here at the Takeaway, I always like to look back and kind of revamp what we've just heard our guests say. And, this is really exciting for the deaf, for any disabled person, that there is such an opportunity here. And as founders, even if there's people out there that aren't founders, once we go public, as founders, we are going to have more than enough to share with others. So then, as Jeremy has been saying, then we can go out and share our apples with other people. And man, that is just, isn't that what we're here for? Really, really, hey? So I just want to encourage anyone, if you haven't had a look yet, I want to remind you about onpassive.com. It has all our information, everything about our products. I would love it if you check that out. That would be right on. And if you're watching this and you have hearing issues, you're struggling, I would love it if you reached out to Jeremy, and I can help you in whatever way. I can direct you. I can do whatever I can on my part. So thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Valerie, for your interpretation. I appreciate it. And Jeremy, thank you so much. I'm so blessed that you took the time today to join me.
Thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you for having me.
See you, everyone. Bye for now.
you.